Hey guys, I was going to do a 2-minute Tuesday tip today. I don't know if, I can. So I've been thinking a lot lately. I've had several runners who've come to me for hip pain and SI pain, but the problem is coming from down the chain in their foot. So I'm going to spin around and kind of show you what I'm talking about, and you guys can do it with me. So if we look at our feet, what I want you to kind of do, I don't think I can zoom in. I want you to think about rolling in and out. And can you see? Oh, it doesn't like me. Doesn't like me turning. When you roll your feet in and out, what does that do to your hip? What I'm finding is a lot of people with hip pain tend to have one foot rotated out, or they tend to be supinated as opposed to pronated on that side because of the hip issue. Hey, Jennifer. So what I wanted to look at too was, what does your big toe do? And can you actually, this thing is not gonna like me. Maybe I'll spin it this way. Can you actually move your feet? So I'm gonna stand in front of you. So what does your big toe do when you walk? Does that toe, we're supposed to have 70 to 90 degrees of motion in that toe. When you don't walk with that toe forward and you turn it out because that toe is stiff, we get a lot of trouble like up the chain. I'm finding a lot of meniscus irritation. I'm finding some SI, some hip, some bursitis. So take a check and take a look down. When you're walking, what is your foot doing? Are you able to roll over that toe? Can you roll over both of them evenly? Another test is to sit and roll that foot back. How far back can you move that foot? And kind of just test and see what you're doing. Beyond that, there's a few other toe exercises we can do. I'm gonna have you open and close like a splay. I'm gonna have you do a big toe lift, other toe lifts, and then you're gonna alternate. So as we start tapping into what our feet are doing, generally the rest of the system actually improves. And you'll find sometimes we need to work on the upper system in terms of like butt and hip stability, like I always talk about, or releasing some of those joints and muscles higher up because they've been used to doing that. But I've had several lately with some toe stuff. So if you have any toe stuff, try to work on it. You can also just do a toe grab where you're stretching upwards. You can work on the one of the foot. Get a tennis ball and just roll every day while you're sitting there at the computer. 90% of us are at a computer like 90% of the day. I was gonna get my tennis ball. Grab a little tennis ball for a minute every morning, every evening. Just roll on that foot and see if you can kind of get those little joints and bones moving as they're intended to move. I think something like a quarter of our joints in our body are in our feet. And if we don't optimize them, we don't use them, then you don't use it, you lose it kind of mentality. So name of the game is move your toes, check on your foot pattern, check on your walking pattern, go back and watch the beginning if you didn't see it, and let me know how it goes. Talk soon, guys.